Hi everyone, it's Maureen from the Speech Bubble. I wanted to do a quick video to show you the app I just reviewed, Factory of Categories by Virtual Speech Center. I apologize if the video is a little wobbly. I'm using my phone to do it since I haven't figured out how to do it on my computer yet. So, without ado, here's our tour. So as you can see, Factory of Categories is a factory industrial themed app for ages 3 and up to target categories. All you need to do to get started is just tap Start. You'll be brought to a screen where you can enter in your students. Just enter in their name and tap Save and you're good to go. Now you'll have 4 different activities to choose from. There is Where Does It Belong, which is your standard sort into the right group. Next we have Name This Category. Your students will be presented with 4 items at the bottom. They need to tell you what group they're in. It's your job to decide if it's correct or incorrect. Next, Which Does Not Belong. They will have 4 pictures at the top in a dumpster. They need to drag the item that does not belong into the dumpster where it belongs. Just kidding. And then last we have Add One More, which is kind of like a complete the category type group. So I'm going to do a quick go through of each activity so you can see what it looks like. There are pictures up on the blog, so if you want to look at the pictures you can, but sometimes seeing it in action helps a little more. So what you're going to do, you'll select your students, then you'll select your level. There are 3 levels for each game. There's an easy, a moderate, and a difficult. I really like that because as your students progress, you can make it a little more challenging. You can also edit. So there's 32 categories in this grouping here. You can select or deselect as many as you want. When you're done, you just tap the X and it'll save the information. So this first game is the Where Does It Belong. Down here there is text for each group and they need to drag the correct item into the correct box. Pretty standard, we've seen that one before. I do like how it has the pictures and text. This down here is just text, but that's okay. Just for your younger students, you might have to read them each box so they know what it is. So then I'm just going to click Finish so I can go back to the beginning and show you the other activities. Again, you'll select your student. Now this is the Name This Category. I really like this one because you have 4 items at the bottom that all obviously go in the same group, and you will need to rate your student's response if it is correct or incorrect just by clicking the check mark or the X. Again, I'll go to Finish so I can go back to the beginning, show you some more. Now we have Which Does Not Belong. That's a skill that's a little challenging for some students. They're good at sorting the items you give them, but determining what fits and what doesn't can sometimes take a little more skill. So, just tap Next. Here you can see we have our 4 items in our category. We need to decide which one does not fit. So we have Monday, a ball, blocks, and a teddy bear. Say Monday. If you have a case of the Mondays, you can go right in the dumpster. So there, you have the ding, you have the reinforcement, they got it correct, and you can move on by clicking Next. I'm going to click Finish so I can go back and show you guys that last game. Again, you'll click your student. Now we have the Add One More that goes with the rest. And like I said before, this is kind of a complete the category activity. Our little guy comes along with pulling a trail of 3 items in a category. Your student's job is to decide which of the 4 items at the top would best complete that little train there. So cupcake looks delicious and I'm very happy that's what fits. And then you hear the ding. Student will hear that so they know they got the answer. So when you're done, just click Finish. You'll be brought to your data for the day. You can email it to yourself if you want to. Always a nice option. My one downside with the app was there wasn't a game. With a lot of Virtual Speech Center apps, they have games that are already pre-programmed, and I really like the fact that they are timed so your student doesn't spend all the time on the game. There was no game with this one, but it's something that you can use in your room, or if pulling one of your own materials out for reinforcement if that's what your student needs. But other than that, for me, that really wasn't a big, huge drawback. I did like how it had a lot of different activities to target categorizing, which is a very important skill. As we know, it's a building block for a lot. So I was really happy to see all the options available. To check out more about the app, you can go to www.thespeechbubbleslp.com and the app review is up there for you to check out. It's got more information and lots of pictures. So I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.